Hi, it's Wednesday, January 27th, 2016. Uh, I'm back in London. As you probably saw from my last few videos, I was actually out in Switzerland visiting some family. A lot of snow there, which was nice. London has been raining, which is not surprising, so not great weather here. Yeah, just talking a little bit about the markets and also the Comex today. The markets yesterday, encouraging day for precious metals. Good day also for the stock market. The Dow was up 282 points. Gold was up nicely, closed around 1120. Silver as well, closed above the 1450 level or thereabouts. We did manage to stay above 1440, which is a really key resistance in gold, silver. Gold, we're close to the double bottom objective I had from a video I made a few weeks ago in December. I had an objective of 1131, so we're quite close to that. So that's worked out well, that technical analysis. Not that it works every time. Yeah, and this morning things have turned around a little bit. The Dow is down 80 points or 0.5%. Crude, which is like kind of now closely related to the stocks. Every time crude goes up, stocks go, up, and vice versa. Crude, U.S. Light crude is down 2.8%, or down 90 cents, just above $30. So that's why I guess the stock market is down. S&P is down 12 points, so 2/3 of a point. Gold is down a little bit, is 1116.50. We've traded between 1116 and 1122, so holding up fairly well. But yeah, I would have thought we would be up today with the stock market down, but yesterday gold was up with the stock market up. So, and silver is just around that 1440 level, so we've dipped down about around 10 cents. Bitcoin, yeah, it's 393, so not doing that great. The high was 400. Still think it's a good thing to have Bitcoin. My nephew, who's in his early 20s, he's into Bitcoin now. He had a wallet and he asked me, how can I get some? And I sent him a little bit, and then I showed him how to go into an exchange in Switzerland for Swiss francs to buy Bitcoin. So it's good. Young people, I think, will get a lot more into it than older people because they use, technology more. What else? Yeah, there's a very interesting article that's come out overnight on Zero Hedge. And it's called Something Snapped at the Comex. And it's interesting because, I made a few videos over a month ago about the December contract on Comex on gold, and the fact that there wasn't enough registered stock at the time, for the amount of remaining open interest in the delivery month of December. So if someone wanted to take physical delivery of all their contracts, they would have cleaned out the Comex registered stock. Well, overnight, Zero Hedge has done the homework, and I've looked into the Comex page as well, and it's correct. Eligible stock of gold has dropped from 275,000 ounces, which is the equivalent of, let's see, 275,000 divided by 100. That's the equivalent of 2,750 thousand contracts, and it's dropped to 74,000 ounces overnight, which means a drop of 73%, and that's quite a sharp drop. I think I remember in December when people were looking at the December contract and registered stock, we had, at the time, was considered low, 130,000 ounces. Now it's dropped overnight to 74,000 ounces. And I think it's really interesting because the front month right now is February gold. And from the beginning of February, you know, the contract will be deliverable. So it won't be the front month anymore, but anyone who has long position in February gold will be able to demand delivery from the beginning of February, 1st of February, 2016. And right now we're on the 27th. So there's not many days left until, February becomes a deliverable month. And the open interest estimated, open interest, the latest data is 114,000, which is equivalent of 11,400 ounces. So I'm sure the open interest will drop, but once we get into February, because people will roll over into the next front month in gold, which will be April. But for example, if someone decides to take delivery of 750 contracts, that will completely wipe out registered stocks, which is now 73,900 ounces. And that's unless, this registered stock changes from now until the beginning of February. But the way it's just collapsed is interesting. And the other thing that Zero Hedge notes is that now, and they put a little chart, which I will put a link to the story, Comex gold cover ratio, which is basically the total open interest of all the contracts and options divided, by the registered gold. And that now has gone to 542 ounces per every deliverable ounce. So it's leveraged 540 to 1. Back in December we were around 300, and that was considered already quite extreme, and now it's 542. And if you look at the chart as well, all the way up to 2013, and it never even got close to 100 times, but now it's 542 times. And I realize, nothing might happen in February. No one will demand enough physical gold for delivery, and it will end up a little bit like December, where we're expecting maybe a default. But more important, what this means to me is that the Comex is losing all credibility, in my opinion, as a physical exchange. It's basically, a betting shop or a bucket shop like Jesse Livermore used to trade in. They used to trade on the prices, and they actually didn't buy the stock. They're just betting on the price movements. So my opinion is, even if there isn't a default, because I'm sure the CFTC, SEC, they'll make sure that probably doesn't happen. I think the Comex is becoming a bucket shop, and this Comex gold cover ratio basically shows that. There's practically no gold left on Comex, and it's interesting to keep an eye on this, because I don't think the price of gold being produced by Comex is got any more credibility. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. As I leave here, well, it's around 12:20 London time, so 7:20 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. The Dow is down 70, gold is 1170, so 1116.70, sorry, and silver is just around that 1440 level. Be good if we could close above that 1440 level for 2 days running, and it would be good to see gold get back above 1120. And let's see what happens also to stocks, and also keep an eye on Comex. Take care. Have a good day.